on Ynet. Ynet is the website of the Yediot newspaper, which is the largest newspaper in Israel, in which the Israeli chief of staff of the army, Gadi Ashkenazi, said that we have a new policy in Lebanon that's called the Dahiya Strategy. Dahiya is the large neighborhood area in Beirut where a lot of the Shiites live. It's sort of the Hezbollah center. And it's called the Dahiya Strategy. And let me read this to you just in a word. It's pretty chilling. And you can imagine what Palestinians have been living all these years. This is one of the few times in which someone has come out and said this. So he says that in the next clash with Hezbollah in Lebanon, we won't bother to hunt for tens of thousands of rocket launchers, and we won't spill our soldiers' blood in attempts to overtake fortified Hezbollah fortresses or positions. Rather, we will destroy Lebanon. And we won't be deterred by protests of the world. The world is in quotes. We shall pulverize the 160 Shiite villages that have turned into Shiite army bases. And we shall not show mercy when it comes to hitting the national infrastructure of a state that in practice is controlled by Hezbollah. This strategy is not a threat uttered by an impassioned officer, but rather an approved plan of the government. So that if you can, I mean, this is a pretty chilling thing. This is ethnic cleansing. This is absolutely the destruction of a country that goes beyond the rules of war. Even in warfare, there are certain rules rules of engagement that are supposed to be kept. So if this is true of Hezbollah, you can imagine what the Palestinians have been living all these years. And the reason is because we can't tolerate a challenge to our hegemony and our claim of ownership to the land.